Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of building a Lego Western MOC. Doing something a little bit different this time. Before we get into the saloon, I'm going to show you how I get the saloon to be where it is and how I build most of my MOCs. This is called Lego Digital Design, and you download it from Lego. It's free, from what I can remember. You can see I've got a couple of MOCs on here. Basically, I start with this, so we'll load up the saloon. I start with Lego Digital Design, and the reason I start with Lego Digital Design is because it helps me get all the parts that I need for the MOC. It also helps me make sure that things are going to work out the way that I'm wanting to. Now, I mean, if I had all these parts on hand, I would just build it. I would just build the MOC in hand. You know, I'd build it, but I don't. So the reason I do it on here is because I can build it, I can make sure it all works, and then what I can do is then I can go order all the parts on Bricklink and whatever else. You probably hear me mention Bricklink quite a lot through these videos and episodes, so let me know if you want me to do a little tutorial or how I navigate around Bricklink. I'll just give you a quick explanation. Bricklink is basically eBay for bricks. If you've never heard of it or if you've never used it before, you know, it can be tricky, but once you know what you're doing, basically everything that you need is there. If you want to buy, you know, if you want to buy one of these, you know, 1x4 plates, and you want 1,000 of them, you can do that, and you can get them all on Bricklink worldwide. They're all there. So I may do that with the next MOC that I do, but for now, here is my progress with the saloon. I think it's looking pretty good, and the reason I've only done half is because I've built this wall, it all works. Oh, you can even see I need to add a tile there. I know that it all works, so I'm going to start ordering bricks now. A quick little demo of how this works. I mean, I'm no pro by any means at this. I don't know any of the commands. I just use the mouse for everything. But I mean, this is what I've built. So I mean, you can get a fair bit out of the program. So basically, I'll give you a quick little show of how it works. So let's just say here's all your parts on the side here. Here's filtered by colour. So what I always do is I always do that. So let's just say we want reddish brown bricks. Okay, that means everything in here is going to be reddish brown. So let's just say I want to click on a brick. That's all the bricks Lego make in reddish brown. So if we choose an obscure colour, say like a green, see how it becomes less. Let's try something else. You know, so it's pretty true to what Lego do. You know, so most of your parts are there what you need. So then what you do is you just grab a brick. You start with a plain base plate. Mine's obviously got stuff all on it, but you can just put your brick here, or you can move it and you can put it, see how it lights up, you can put it there. I don't want to put it there. You can delete it, and here's your main buttons up here. So this is copy, rotate, delete. Everything's there, multi-selection tools. I don't know everything about the program, but I mean, I know enough, I would say, to get me what I've done here. So one of the tricks with this saloon was I wanted the tiles to look like what we see here, and that was quite hard for me to figure out, as I've never built a wall like that. You can see I actually had these 30 degrees tiles, or cheese slopes, or whatever you call them. I thought maybe that would be the go, but it actually didn't look the way that I wanted it to. Then I kind of got on Flickr and I looked around and did a bit of research, and I come up with this style, and it all seems to work, and it hangs off, it's all on little pivots, little pivot pieces, these pieces here, So if you don't know, this is from Tombstone. This is the Oriental saloon from Tombstone. That's where I got the idea for my saloon, because I love that movie. It's my favourite. So yeah, it's the Oriental Saloon. I took a bunch of pictures while I was watching the movie, and then I just had my phone and had them on my desktop, and away I went. And then this is what I come up with. And then I'm going to jump on Bricklink and I'm going to order parts so we can hopefully get a bit of a build going for this episode. But yeah, this is just how I start my MOCs. Sometimes I finish them in here. This one I haven't. I think I'm just in a bit of a rush to try and get some stuff happening on the actual MOC. So I hope you enjoyed this section. Definitely stay tuned for the real build. It's going to come up next. See you guys. Here's a quick pic of the Oriental from Tombstone. Like I said, I take pictures from the movie, so it gives me a bit of inspiration on how I want my MOC to look. So you can see I've pretty well got the windows and everything all sorted. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do like the Oriental writing. I think it would be pretty damn cool if I did. But maybe I'll just go with like a saloon or something like that. Then I've also got to then get on to whether I decide to do all the inside interior. Yeah, so this is how I start on my MOCs. Take pictures, you know, do a bit of research, and yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, if you haven't seen Tombstone, what are you doing? Get you some. Make sure you go see that. Here we've got a Bricklink haul. So this is what the Bricklink hauls look like. This is the first little Bricklink haul, so starting to get some in this week. Starting to lay a bit of foundation for the MOC and getting somewhere. Another Bricklink haul, more parts needed, and windows and things like that. Like I said, I don't have any of these reddish brown parts. It's all new, all new Western style bricks and things like that. So yeah, there's the hauls. Now I'm going to get into building. So this is pretty well a wrap up for this episode. Make sure you check out next episode next week for a live build of the saloon, and we're going to get into it. Yeehaw! And that's OB1 and I'm out. See you guys.